Good morning, everybody. It is Debbie with Debbie's Therapy, although I feel like I should change the name of my channel for this particular filming to She Who Dances with Tripod, because it's right here and hopefully I don't crash into it. I am bringing you my start on my Cheaply Chic Cherish journal, which is the collection for February. I am on the design team. And I am super excited to work in this one. As I said, I've already started. I had gathered some things from my own collection. This cover is beautiful. I believe it came in two variations, with a red heart or a pink heart. I got the pink heart. And let's just jump in and I will show you what I've done so far. So I always start the exact same way. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know, I start with The Story Begins, where I explain how I'm using this particular book or album or whatever it is, and maybe a little story. And so for February, because the theme is love, I decided to make this a book where I write thoughts and notes to my son, reflecting back on various times of his life. This was his very first Valentine's Day, so I thought that was an appropriate photo to start it out with. And I do have a prayer journal for him where I write my specific prayers out. And but this is, I just wanted a place to put thoughts and my letters. And I do that in various other ways, but I just thought this book lent itself perfectly for that. It is super girly. He's a boy, obviously. And I'm perfectly fine with that. It's my book right now. Someday it will be his book, and I hope he doesn't care that it's super feminine and girly. Before I had decided what I was going to do with it, I did add this, and I love, love, love this page. It is a little paper doll, and she's, I'm not sure if I'm in camera or in the lens. She's on a string, so she's attached to the page and she fits back there. And then her little outfits are here. So she has this little number, which fits in the bag. And then when she's going to go deliver Valentines or make people fall in love or bring babies into the world and make them fall in love with their parents or their whoever, she wears her little Cupid outfit. And that just fits right there. So I love that page. It's just backed in paper. There's a little eyelet and some lace and the other end of the string or twine, whatever. So there she is. That's just cute. I love that. This is a belly band page with a little note in here to my son. I might further decorate the envelope. This book is even before I put anything in it, was kind of puffy-ish, so I am aware of that as I've been working in it, just because I want to, you know, it to be able to close somewhat. I am probably not going to do anything to this. As I said, I've just kind of done things here and there, but because I want this to be a working journal and I have a pile of photos over here of my son and, you know, just different ones. That's one pile. I have several piles, you know, all different. I kind of want to leave it somewhat open to be able to create as I'm actually writing and doing. Here is a little pocket that I created using a book plate, some flat enamel dots, and just some scrapbook paper. And then this is the playing card that came in the kit. Lynette always provides so much. I mean, it felt like there was a lot in this kit as well. I would show you my desk, but it is literally a mess, and you couldn't make hide nor hair of anything. It's all mixed up, and yeah. But this came in the kit, so I just backed it with some writing paper and then this little journaling card, and they both fit in there. This side, I just added a piece of paper that I had and trimmed it in lace. and then decorated the guest check. Little string, and there's room for journaling there, and on the other side as well, and that just fits right there. I used, I'm not sure, let's see. I used various little tabs on here from a sticker sheet I had, which is ancient, but is from Bella Boulevard. So those tabs literally just stuck on there. This says Little Love Bug, and this Valentine's Day, this was a Valentine's Day picture. His shirt says Mommy's Love Bug. So I think I have another picture that captures his shirt, so I may put that there. Anytime there's paper with lines, I just leave them. I may embellish them with a word or a flower or something. In this case, a heart. What I want to say about this particular journal is I really, really loved, and this might sound silly, but the paper arrangement and the papers that were in the actual journal. I like to write in my journals, and this was all, and I'm always stumped with what do I do with the printed things. I like to use them for embellishments and stuff, but this was all like usable paper. Not that you can't work with the other kind, because it does kind of force you to be creative, but I just loved this, and especially it fit with the purpose that I'm going to be using it for. Isn't this a gorgeous coffee, or I think coffee stained paper? It's so, just the way it turned out, it's gorgeous. Again, I haven't done everything in here. A paper clip. This is a poem I got out of an Ideals magazine I had purchased like a bundle of 3, and one was Valentine's Day themed, one was Easter themed, and one is friendship themed, although it looks more winter themed. And this poem was in there, and I just loved it. I don't know if you want me to, if I should read it or not, because it might be boring to some, but I'll hold it up. Maybe you can freeze it or something and go back and read it. It's just, I don't know, it spoke to me. And so here are my favorite heart pages. I love to write in the hearts, as I've said before. And then the middle, haven't really done anything except line the edges with some washi. That page. Okay, and then I was making some little pockets, so I made this out of some scrap, what's it called? Music paper. And then these are some of the fibers. This truly is eyelash trim, you know, with the one-sided little fibery things. So this can be for writing on, put the little doily on it, and it just slides in there like so. Trimmed it in some kind of crochet lace. Another tab. I haven't done a lot. This page I love. This I just glued 2 pages, flipped it down, and then covered it with paper. This is a journaling spot. Lines on the back, just tucks right up in there. And then in here, this little embellishment. Cute little bow. I'm not really into bows, but this one is so cute, and it kind of looks like a flower. So I put that there, and then covered the kind of busy paper with some lined paper, but you can still see the words like kiss and Valentine's and so fun and happy and love and all of that. You probably won't be able to see it once I start writing on it, but it's cute. Okay, and then again, I'll probably leave that way. And then this tag comes in the collection. I always trim it down a little bit, and then I use the napkin from the collection and decoupaged the glassine bag and just made a little pocket. And then I think the only other thing I did was create this little tag set. These both pull out. So it's, again, another pocket. So there's a place there. And then here is another Get in there, little guy. So they scallop, and then in the front, and I use these two little mini price tags or style tags, and they fit there. Oh, and then I did do the back page. As I've said many times with Lynette's collections, she includes a letter kind of just about her thoughts and feelings for the collection and the month, and I always keep them in the back. And I decorated this with the gold doily that was in the collection and a piece of ephemera I had, which is a ticket for the kissing booth. Okay, so there you have it so far. There is a little embellishment here. I took it off because I'm going to do something different with it, and I'll probably add something else here. I am going to do something different in this book with it, but so there you have it. Notes to my son. I'll be writing in it just whenever until it's all filled up for however long that is. He graduates this year, so I have found myself with a lot of things to say, and obviously I do verbally tell him, but I would, and maybe this is just more about my kind of love language, I would love to get a book that has somebody's, you know, letters, or I love reading anybody's letters, even if they're not to me, which probably speaks more to my personality than kind of that voyeuristic kind of thing. But anyway, I hope that someday he loves it, and in the meantime, I love writing and expressing in that way. And so February's journal, notes to my son, and I'll keep you posted if I do. I will be doing some more things. I plan to use a lot of tags because sometimes it's hard to write on papers in journals once they get kind of bumpy and lumpy, and tags you can kind of pull out and just jot ideas down. So I'm going to be doing tags, and maybe when I do the tag, I will try to make it be a craft with me. We'll see how that goes. Thanks everybody for watching. I know I've said it before. I am still working on the nooks and crannies of my craft space with me. So hopefully I get that to you soon. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.